I'm Harry Miller. I'm going to show you how to create a Windows Forms application in Visual C++ by using several standard controls from the toolbox. The example application is a date chooser, where a user can select a date, and a text label shows the date that the user opens and displays Form 1, which is the default empty Windows form I'll use as the basis of my application. Now to add controls to the form. I get the controls from the toolbox, so I'll open the View menu and click Toolbox. I'll just pin that in place here. Now I'll drag 3 controls from the toolbox to the Form 1 design surface, a label control near the top of Form 1, a date time picker control just under the label, and a button control near the bottom of the form. Now I want to set some properties of the form and the controls to add the title and text. The Properties window is the tool for this, so I'll start by opening the View menu, pointing to Other Windows, and clicking Properties window. The Properties window opens in the bottom right by default. Now I'll select the form by clicking an empty area on its surface, and the Properties window now shows the properties of the form, including such things as background color or background image, size, and position. I just want to change the text that appears in the title bar, which is currently Form 1, so I'll find the text property and replace the current title with Date Chooser. Next, I'll click the label so its properties show up in the Properties window, and I'll set its text property to Choose a Date. Finally, I'll select the button and set its text property to OK. That's going to be the entire user interface for this example application. Now I'll add the code to make it work in a new tab in the editing area. I'll put the cursor after the opening brace of the button1_click method, press Enter, and type the following code to run when that event occurs. The list that appears after I type the 2 colons, which together make up the scope resolution operator, is called Intellisense. It displays a list of valid possible choices. Since I want to exit the application when the button is clicked, I'll select Exit, and then add the method parentheses and the closing semicolon.